distributors in the US. How exactly did a poor, starving boy from Cambodia build an empire and achieve his American dream? I'm Dorothy, his daughter, and your host for today's episode. Let's dive in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. Today we have Robert back with us again, and we left off last episode discussing how many strokes exactly Robert had gone through. He had 2 strokes, and after the second stroke, he realized that it was maybe time to take a little bit of a breather, and I think he took a little bit of a breather, but really not that much. So, Ba, welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
So, even after having 2 strokes, it didn't really seem like you were very scared.
The second stroke, the doctor told me, said, your decision. Either I can prescribe you a crazy calm down your head, your mind, that help that kind of medication, or you're going to have to slow down. That's your decision. If it's the third time it's happened on the third time, you might not survive. So were you scared of that? I was a little bit, not that much, because you got a lot of things on your plate at that time. You cannot just go and, okay, 1, 2, 3, and just take off.
I had a lot of responsibility.
A lot of responsibility. I mean, I'm running like 3, 4 companies at the same time.
Yeah, I know. You were basically running 4 different companies at the time. I mean, so we had B&H in Northern California. We had Golden Bake in Southern California. And in Southern California, you also started a box company that printed... Called Evergreen, that printed boxes, like donut box manufacturer, and Mammoth.
Mammoth, yes. That's the blend, drink.
Like a powdered blend drink manufacturer.
Yes.
How did you manage your time between all of them? I mean, I know you mentioned last episode you basically booked your flights for the whole year.
With Southwest.
With Southwest. We're not sponsored by Southwest, but if he'd like to pay us, they can. I mean, but how do you manage your time between 4 different companies? Because you think about people out there who usually only run one company at a time, and they couldn't even do that. So, like, how did you manage your time and your energy?
Manage my time, I believe it's 24/7 work. I mean, it's no time at all. I manage it, I do whatever that important for the company, for these 4. And I do have assistant helping me out in each company. And that is really helpful. And
system, you mean like team, like a full team?
Full team, and plus the manager. Mm-hmm. The leader of each company.
Mm-hmm. Most of your day, I would imagine, between 4 different companies then would just be basically putting out fires every day.
Oh, yeah. It's not easy. I think total employee at that time, I believe, is close to 100.
For which company?
For all the companies.
All the different companies.
All the 4 companies.
Okay. Over like about 100 employees.
About 100, yeah. Okay. And that's 100 problem every day. I think that's what had stroke. It's got to be job related, because you just keep pounding yourself every single minute, every day, and your body only can handle so much. I did learn that. Do I have choice? Yes, I probably do. If I decide, say, okay, 1, 2, 3, pull the plug. I think I think probably going to be all companies going to go down to the drain.
I mean, I guess I'm thinking about it now. You can say like, oh, you can maybe pull one company but I guess they're all related, right? They're all related.
They're all related.
They're all related. It's really hard.
Yeah. But then I think, on another hand, you build this company from your bare hand, from scratch.
True. Very true.
And then it's hard to just like, okay, let it go that easy.
Right.
Right.
You put so much time and effort.
So much time and effort to build to this point, and then it just walk away. No, it's tough.
Right. What company took most of your time?
Most of the company take my time is Golden Bake.
Golden Bake.
Yes.
In Southern California.
Right.
Yeah. Because I think out of all of them, that was the biggest one.
Yeah. That's the main. Yeah.
Besides just taking it slow a little bit, I think what you mentioned last episode, you said that you would maybe give yourself a little bit of the weekends off, kind of. What other ways, though, did you find helped you relax through managing 4 companies?
God. When you manage this company, I don't know, to relax. I mean, your head, your mind, just constant thinking, planning. It's just continue, even you at home, but your head is still working, planning for tomorrow and the next day or the next week.
There was no really way besides just, I guess, rest and sleep then, that to really help you relax?
I usually only get 4 to 5 hours sleep the most.
You know what really, really shocked me when I heard this? 4 to 5 hours of sleep was the same amount of sleep that he got when he was 25 years old, building shops up along Highway 99. I mean, at this point in his life, he definitely could have given himself more sleep, could have maybe kicked up his heels and at least gave himself like a full 8 hours. I mean, the man was running 4 companies at once. Like, don't tell me that you weren't financially stable and didn't have time to sleep. But he still didn't. The man still worked as if he was 25 years old, still building and building. Maybe that was the key to his success. I mean, I guess you must have had to enjoy it. Again, we keep on going back to this whole thing of you enjoying what you do, enjoying operating, enjoying working.
Yeah, it's a hard work. It's a headache. It's a challenge, but I enjoy it. I don't want to give up. I never give up. I think, start from when I was little, I never give up anything. If I really want something, I want to achieve something, I just want to try my best
to see it happen.
Maybe I not get it 100%, but I think I probably can make it to maybe 70%.
Did you think back then that 25 years later you would be in the position you were at?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I mean, the thing that turned out, so it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I spent for the past 20 years in working hard, as no vacation, straight 20, 25 years, not even a day off.
Yeah.
No, not even a day off. Even I'm sick, I'm still go to bake donut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I remember so well in Houston, Texas on Maxey Road. Oh, I had asthma. I mean, sometimes the asthma, it's just, you never know. Sometimes it's just the air pollution and all that. It just kick in. But I still have to
keep going.
To keep going and go in and bake donut.
Let's say you go back to who you were at 16, 17 years old. Did you believe that 25 years later you would end up to have all this?
No, but I believe that I will.
It is possible.
It's possible, and I will have something. It's gonna be almost 100%.
You always had that confidence in you then.
I always have that confidence. Always, not just the business or in just anything else too. I always have very confident myself. Yes.
Was there jealousy then from the people around you once you started getting really big and eventually at a point where you're running 4 different companies?
Yes.
How? What are some examples?
For example, I think, sometimes they, from the beginning, they supporting you and, because know that you struggle and, try to build up the business. And then when you're getting bigger, and then they just look at you a different person. I don't know why. If they see you, they just want to give you problem.
Besides the business, though, I mean, I'm thinking more of like your community life. Where were some of the examples of how they treated you differently in your community?
Well, I think, the community, if nothing related in business, I think they just look at you, they respect you a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think, but really depend on how you treat them too in the community.
Yeah.
For me, I don't need to be smarter than them. I just be as me and go everywhere with the backpack, with my t-shirt and jean, and respecting them. I think, whatever they need, I try my best to do it. And
you never were a flashy person. I know that.
No,
you never really
no.
were the type of person to like, I am CEO of 4 different companies, or
No.
you never had that kind of personality.
Because I think if you look at this, I can prove it to you because most of the people, they don't like you 100% when you're running business. They know my name, Robert
Already.
Chow, the owner of the Golden Bake and B&H and Evergreen. I mean, some people upset, and then they talk bad stuff about you, which is okay. And that's normal. I mean, I'm not perfect. One day when we had a wedding and then, we sit in the table and then they always talk about Golden Bake, because it's most of the people in Cambodian community at that time, I think most of them own a donut shop, which is, when they have wedding, they invite all the donut shop owner and they know each other. So I was sitting at the table with them and they never see me because I'm so busy. I mean, just like, running 4 companies, run back and forth, you really don't have time to go to visit the customer because, you have a salesperson visit the customer.
Right.
But I never had a chance to I want to, but I didn't have enough time. So I think they know the name. Their name they know. They know who running this company. But they never see me in person. So I think that night, they mentioned about mix and this and that. They said, that Golden Bake owner, and he just like thinking all about money, working so hard, this and that. And then he said, I don't think they have a good life because, I don't think he even see his wife or his children. And they go on and on and on.
And you were sitting at the table.
No, I mean, we sit at the same table.
Right.
And then I just smile and laugh. I said, hey, that's what I heard too. And then I applied to them. I said, he's really crazy. He's a crazy one. Yeah. So it's
eventually
it's happened a lot.
Eventually, they probably did find out who you really were, though.
Up until today, maybe only maybe 50% is still never
see your face.
No. Yeah. 50%.
All the gossip and all that stuff around you never bothered you?
No. It did from when I was young.
What do you mean? Like how old?
Maybe 20. Maybe when I was, 25, 30 years.
I see. Mm-hmm.
And then it just bother you because, you respecting them. You try to help them, but it's it doesn't matter how much you really try, but still, it's not make make them happy. I'm talking about not just the regular customer. It's customer slash friends. If I have friends, sometime when you go to sell to I do delivery. I do, when in emergency, I delivery, 1 or 2 bags. Consider as a friend, they need it. They always have my cell phone. And then I just threw the bag, 1 or 2 on my BMW 740i. That car destroyed in 6 months. That's just like a reason why I have that 740, because when I'm starting B&H up north, I thought maybe the vendor look at me a little bit different way, because I was naive too. Sometimes I thought, saw my dad doing business is always show off a little bit from the beginning, and he'll call when you go to deal with the manufacturer, he dress up and all of that stuff. And I thought this probably work here too, but no, it's a different. It's completely different. Maybe a little bit, I guess, but it's not gonna be just depend on how you dress and how you look. Here in America, it's how you perform and how you deliver. That's so important. It's not how you show off and then try to sell the BMW, and then they're gonna go and trash you. No, that's not how it works here.
And you probably liked it better that way, because that's not who you are anyway. You're
Exactly.
not really a showing off kind of person.
Yeah, I sold that car after, it's only 60,000 miles. I sold that loss so bad. We lost so much money on that one. And then I dressed like a driver, delivery like a driver, and then drive the BMW. That's not match at all. It's just terrible.
You have the 50-pound bags of flour in the back, all over the leather seats.
Not just 50 pounds. It's just like sometimes 10 bag delivery for 5-6 customers.
Yeah.
And that customer considers my friend. I think they need it Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I just go into the warehouse and grab it and deliver it to them. But that people that turn out to be today, it's not my friend. It's just the customer.
Let's talk about that topic a little bit. It must have been really hard to differentiate who your customer was and who your friends were.
It's really, but for me, it was easy. Because I treat everybody, as a friend. My customer is my friend. I treat everybody just, I take it back. Some customer, I'm a little bit,
really not nice.
Yeah. And then, but the customer is the boss, right? They're the one that pay your bill. When it turn out to be sometime, when they need me, they call me 24/7. But when they don't need me, even the price, 50 cents different, they drop me like a hot cake. I was disappointed. This is not just regular help or needs short of 1 bag or makes. No, sometimes the equipment, sometimes all kinds of problem in the shop. I do extra mile to help them. Sometimes the mixer at night broken, and then I go extra mile to find. And then I used to have a spare because they, to loan it to them. Other company, they won't do that. No, but they don't look at that. They say because of the jealousy, I guess. Maybe they say the customer, maybe I'm a Cambodian company. I still not quite understand up until now. Sometimes I'm asking my friend, I said, why you treat the Cambodian company, it's the same community, why you treat it so bad?
How did the family view you when you started getting really, really, really high up there?
Family, sibling, it's okay. It's fine because I'm just like the dad. I raise all my siblings. When got to California, I think, I sent 2 sisters and 2 brothers to college. Had finished, got a bachelor degree. Amanda got the, master degree in pharmacist.
Yep.
And Fawn, finished high school, didn't go to college, but, I think she got the nurse license. So she worked in a hospital. But the youngest one passed away, Tony, when he was 29. So I think, the sibling, the family, especially mom and dad, really happy, really proud of me. I'm not just a person that work hard, and I just build up the financial for the whole sibling.
You
So they look at me, they respect me a lot up until today.
Probably because why was Yeye and Mama weren't around to really raise them, or?
Well, they do, but I think sometimes how much my parents know about raising kids
in America.
In America, in Cambodian, you never see them because I never see my dad. He just do his thing, and then mom just stay home and cook for the children, and then that's it. Just feed you. That's it. I mean, that's how they raise the kids in Cambodian. I'm talking now is probably different, but I think I'm talking about 60 years ago. Okay. Cambodian was a very poor country.
So you felt a responsibility really to kind of take on that role.
When I came here, because I have to. My dad and mom doesn't speak any English. And if they go to get a job, they probably get a janitor job.
Yeah.
$3 or $3.50 an hour. How you gonna feed them? How you gonna raise the kid? There's no way.
Yeah.
But I was lucky that I'm running donut shop, make a little bit money, so to support
everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
When you run 4 companies at one time, there wasn't any tension or anything.
No, they support. They very support. I'm very happy when I see the family supporting me, not just tell you the truth. Hey, you have to take care of your health, then just chasing your money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you hear that, something like that, you feel good. You feel so special.
And your end goal really was?
The plan was going to combine North and South. And then we, as a one company, serve the Cambodian community. That was the goal. That was the plan.
And that was probably your favorite part of running both North and South.
Yes.
Again, just community, bringing everybody together.
Yeah. Southern California, so it's a big Cambodian community, Long Beach, Santa Ana, and they even have a parade in Cambodian New Year in Long Beach every year.
You were a sponsor.
Yes.
Sponsor of the parade in Long Beach.
Yeah. With Peter Chun, worked for NBC. He passed away 3 years ago.
And he was a good friend of yours.
He's a very good friend of mine.
He supported you.
Oh, yeah. When Golden Bay grand opening, I think Peter, Dr. Rajan, and all these good friends, and the people that from Long Beach, the guy that owned a Cambodian newspaper in Long Beach, went in there and took picture and tried to, help, to do the marketing and everything for us. That made me proud myself. I think, wow, I must do something right.
How many years did Golden Bake thrive? How long was it up and running before you started having problems?
6 years, I believe.
6 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Not less than 10 years.
Yes.
Less than 10 years.
Yes, less than 10 years. From the beginning, profit is not that great. You got some loan. You got some loan from the bank and loan from everywhere.
The trucks that you had to
pay.
The
truck that you have to pay. You got 18 truck. I mean, then now you got to pay. And any business from the beginning, I mean, the first 5 years, you're not going to make much profit at all.
So you never started making profits until maybe your 6th year?
With the 6th year, yes.
The 6th year?
Yes.
So what happened on that 6th year?
Well, on the 6th year, when it started making profit, the partner want to bring another persons in, and he was convincing me to sell my share, just 5% of my share, 5% of his share, which is a total 10%, and then sell to this guy, which he was new to me, and I didn't know at that time, but turned out to be this guy. It's just a Golden Base partner friends. And he used this guy to stab my back. After he got the 10%, sold it to this person, and this person turned around, sell it in paper, sell it to him. So now he got, instead of
50-50.
50-50, now 55-45, because I trust him so much. Because this is what my big mistake in my life. I'm easy to trust people. When I trust people, I trust people. On the 6th year, he know that this company is gonna take off so big. So that's what he did to me. So after then, I talked to my attorney. His name's David, and David advised me, just run, because, it's nothing you can do, because right now he can run the company. He can pay himself maybe $1 million, $1.5 million for manage the company. And then he gonna claim it at loss every year. And then if you still own 45%, put the money in 45%. So I think, you're just feeding him. So he said, just get out. That's a bigger mistake in my entire life.
And he robbed you.
He robbed me blind.